Well, welcome, and thanks for coming out today. I really appreciate that. And I want to thank the Northern California Book Publicity and Marketing Association for hosting this event. Self-publishing is a really kind of exciting phenomenon that's going on right now. And I know that because of the traffic and the questions I get on my website, just non-stop, people looking for information, trying to figure out how it works, trying to figure out their strategy as an author. I mean, that's really what people are looking for. Is it now feasible for an author to self-publish and still walk into the room and hold their head up and say, yeah, I published my own book? Now, I just want to say that for me, I've never really had a question about that because I self-published my first book in 1986. So that kind of gives you an idea of just how ancient I am. And I feel that self-publishing has always been a really, really great way for non-fiction authors on niche subjects to get their work out, and perhaps, in many cases, to do a better job than a publisher could do, especially when you know your market really well. Like if you're part of your market. But now self-publishing has become like enormous, and all kinds of authors are publishing. And I think it's really interesting that we're seeing a lot of different kinds of models as the publishing industry kind of tries to keep reinventing itself to find out where it's going to be in relation to authors and technology. There's so many different ways people are publishing now. So I think this is a great panel at a great time. And I'm really interested to hear what all of these really smart people have to say. So when Samantha asked me for questions, and I'm not going to introduce anybody because that to me really is usually the most boring part of the presentation. You know, I kind of start going to sleep there. But Samantha asked me for questions, and I think we should run through those questions and see what kind of response we get, because particularly if we have publicists here, there are some really challenging situations now. I mean, how do you work as a publicist for a self-publishing author? Because self-publisher almost means by definition, you ain't got no distribution. So, you know, your book isn't around. April.
Hey, Joel, you know what? Could we have everyone just introduce themselves quickly?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's start down here with Alan.
Hello. My name is Alan Peterson, and been self-publishing for the last 10 years. Started out the old way, you know, with boxes in the garage, and then moved to Lightning Source, print on demand, and then the last couple of years with Amazon mostly. Been publishing nonfiction ebooks since 2008 on my own, and then now I'm getting ready to publish my first fiction book, so it's a whole different world, but that's me.
Hi, my name is Katie Sheehan, and I am a publicist at Barracola Publishers. I'm on this panel because Barracola just started a new Open Book Editions, which is a self-publishing partnership that we have in conjunction with iUniverse and Author Solutions. And Barracola was kind of the instigator of that partnership, and so I'll be talking about that a little bit from that perspective. And so there is a publicist here too that can talk about all the challenges.
Very good.
Share your...
Yes. Well, I'm going to introduce myself anyway. I'm Joel Friedlander. I write a blog called thebookdesigner.com. And thank you, Michael. And I've been working in publishing books, publishing my own books, designing other people's books, and consulting with authors. And now I'm training authors to go into publishing since the 1980s.
I'm Nina Amir, and I am a book editor and a proposal consultant and a book coach and a blog-to-book coach. And I'm also the author of How to Blog a Book, which started out as a blog. I have 5 different blogs. I also run Write Nonfiction in November, and I have 10 different short self-published books, and I've done them in every way. I've done booklets, I've done digital books, and I've done, so these are digital, I do have a booklet with me if somebody wants to see it, which they're saddle stitched. I did it with, most people are going from traditional publishing to self-publishing, and I did it the opposite way. I wanted to be traditionally published, so I self-published so that I could start speaking and build a platform and get traditionally published. And I work with a lot of authors who are also self-publishing and traditionally publishing.
Hi, my name is Mash, like mashed potatoes. I am the founder and CTO of Fast Pencil. Fast Pencil, our vision is to inspire everyone to write a book because we believe that sharing stories, preserving memories, and educating others really can make the world a better place. And that's what we're all about. We wanted to build the technology that allows anyone with an idea to come and collaborate with others in a meaningful way and click a couple buttons and design, to have a beautifully designed book produced, and then pay a minimal amount of money to publish that book and put it out into distribution everywhere as a printed book. It can be paperback or hardcover, and also as an ebook. And it's all the formats, including Kindle, Nook, iBooks, Kobo, everything. So the widest distribution that you can imagine. So I want to thank Samantha for inviting me here today, and hopefully I can share some, of our, the reasons we created Fast Pencil was to address some of the pain that people feel, both creating books and selling them, and then maybe just dive into some of the details. So thank you.